Thank you, Cathaoirleach. This government remains committed to the vision of using research and innovation to generate jobs and economic growth. Within the constraints of our economic circumstances, we are maximising the funding available for research, development and innovation, and critically maximising the impact of this investment on jobs and the economy. I'm confident that the 2014 Exchequer capital allocation, together with both the capital carryover, which is to be decided in November, and reinvestment of income generated by agencies, will maintain research and innovation allocations in line with the 2013 expenditure. In addition, in 2014, SFI and Enterprise Ireland will continue to leverage EU and private sector funding for research programmes, building on the successes to date. In 2012, Irish researchers across the country, both in industry and in the public research system, leveraged over €100 million in funding from the EU's R&D funding programme. That was the 7th framework programme, up from €93 million in 2011. To date, in 2013, over €86.5 million has been leveraged from this funding source. In the coming years, with the rollout of the European Union's next R&D funding programme called Horizon 2020, which was negotiated during the Irish presidency, and I had the privilege of chairing those negotiations, with a total budget of over €70 billion to 2020, our national research and development community is well placed to win significant funding from Horizon 2020 in the order of €1 billion over the period to 2020, along with funding from other non-exchequer resources. Significant improvements were made to the R&D tax credit in Budget 2014, along with a statement of intent that the R&D tax credit base year will be phased out entirely over time as resources allow, in order to improve the overall international competitiveness of the regime. These improvements, which include an increase in the amount of expenditure allowed on a full volume basis, that is, without reference to the base year, from €200,000 to €300,000, and an increase in the outsourcing limit from 10% to 15%, will increase Ireland's attractiveness as a location for R&D activity and will result in additional jobs in 2014. The evidence shows, Cathaoirleach, that the government strategy of accelerating the economic and societal return from our science, technology and innovation investment is paying off. Ireland has just been ranked 3rd in the EU according to the new indicator of innovation output, which measures the extent to which ideas from innovative sectors are able to reach the market, providing better jobs and making Europe more competitive. This proves that we are investing smartly in this area and that our investment is delivering jobs. Let me outline some of the R&D&I initiatives that will be supported through my department during 2014. Science Foundation Ireland will establish up to 3 new large-scale research centres supporting between 200 and 300 jobs in sectors of national strategic importance such as medical devices, software, diagnostics, telecommunications, smart grids, sustainable food production and processing. There will be a significant industry engagement and co-funding, a minimum of 30% of these sectors. Exchequer funding for these new centres will amount to between 10 and 15 million in 2014. In addition, 4 to 5 research spokes will be established by SFI to enable the addition of new industry and academic partners and projects to existing SFI research centres to allow them to expand and develop in line with new priorities and opportunities. SFI will fund 3,000 researchers and over 20 world-class research centres in 2014. These world-class researchers and research centres are a key magnet for foreign direct investment and help to ensure Ireland becomes one of Europe's most attractive locations for foreign direct investment. They also underpin existing jobs with world-class research. We have clear evidence of the link between research funding and FDI job creation. In 2014, to date, more than 45% of IDA jobs announcements so far have been in companies with links to Science Foundation Ireland research teams. That's over 3,700 jobs in companies linked to SFI-funded researchers. FDI companies play a vital role in our economy. 1 in 7 jobs in the Irish economy are now accounted for by FDI. In addition, FDI companies contribute €19 billion to the Irish economy. They generate over 70% of corporation tax, that's €2.8 billion in 2011, and they account for over 70% of national exports, which was €115 billion in 2011. Enterprise Ireland and Science Foundation Ireland will continue to promote and drive effective industry academic collaboration, which is essential for the successful translation of the best new ideas from the lab into innovative new products and services, and ultimately the delivery of good quality, sustainable jobs for our people. I beg your indulgence just for 10 seconds. In 2014, Enterprise Ireland and SFI will continue to drive commercialisation from state-funded research, facilitating the emergence of new products and services which underpin export growth and employment.
Thank you. Thank you, Minister.